Your heart beats 1,000 times a second.
My name is Paddy, but I make music under the name Grand Salvo. And I've been doing it since 2000, and I've made 6 albums, and it's basically just kind of somber folk music style. I guess maybe pop music as well, but I like to orchestrate my songs. So yeah, sometimes they're quite, I guess, lavishly arranged, but most of the time they're pretty sparse. Death and sorrow, mostly. But I think maybe that's what inspires me lyrically, maybe. But I don't think it turns out to be deathly. Actually, you know, after you see a really good film and you've got that kind of life has been painted somehow by the film, and you kind of you just view the world with this kind of childlike vision that has been kind of influenced by the film, and maybe I always feel like writing songs after I see a really good film that I like. Sometimes I feel like writing music or songs after I see a really bad performance. But then other times I feel like when I see a really good performance, where I see some things that I feel that they haven't focused on where I would. But then you see a really, really good performance where you can't even fathom how they're doing it, and you feel completely uninspired and useless. I like a song called Sea that was off an album called Soil Creatures from 2009. I quite like the atmosphere I captured. I think it was I kind of stumbled across just some simple chords and a melody line that I could happily repeat for on and on and on for as long as I wanted, and I wouldn't get sick of it. And that's what I always try and look for. So it's a single idea really, but I felt that I found something with that one. That little dog in that old Italian film, I can't remember the name. It's about a vagabond, and he has a little dog, and he can't afford to feed the dog properly anymore. So he tries to leave it behind, but it keeps following him. Just try to make the audience feel something. It's just like telling a story, I guess. So you hope that they get engaged. I don't have stage fright, but I have stage awkwardness and blankness where I can't really talk. My sentences come out unstructured and I can't formulate what I'm going to say properly for some reason. I think because from my first ever gig, when I was really terrified, I pretended that the audience wasn't there, and I concentrated on not really pretending I was alone, but focusing on the song so much that there was nothing else around but the structure of the songs and the way you were gonna just trying to get into a song trance. And I've done that ever since, so I've never practiced, I never talk to the audience, really. Because I never have anything interesting to say, or and it always breaks down the atmosphere. I like an empty street that has cobblestones and a big vine creeping up the side of a building, and one of those little old vending machines. You know, little boxes, you put in the money and then you get a little lolly. That's what I really like the most. I'm listening to a lot of soundtracks at the moment. I've just bought a lot of records. When we're in Japan, they've got really, really good vinyl, and it's cheap. So I've got lots of records to take home with me. But before that, I was finishing off an album and writing a new album, so I wasn't really listening to that much music, because you get overloaded by your own music and then your kind of ears get tired. So I've gone through a period where I haven't really listened to much music at all, but when I get home and I open all my records, I'll sit down and listen for days and days. So I'm looking forward to that.
What have you got there? Show me your hands. Bring round your arms from the base of your spine. Uncurl your fingers. Show me your palm. A muscle of slugs are now moving again. Curling your fingers, waving their peepers, leaving their pathways of glistening mucus. Your hand is a crown now, will give them a home, feasting on mold, the bath when we're closed. Why were you hiding? Why won't you smile? Oh, now I see you, and setting them free. Twist of your shoe, sold to be cruel, drowning or burning or cutting in two. What have you done